Don't forget, it's Poppy Day soon. I should have made more, without a doubt. Quite a few people asked me, but I only made 2. You know, that's the way it goes. It's not the way it goes, but it is the way it goes. Why, hello there, ducky. Why, hello. Yes. Yeah, I only made 2, but maybe next year I'll make a bucket full of them, and we'll sell a couple. But way it goes. Anyway, how are you, Tim, Betsy, Sebastian? Ooh, Lionel. Our Lionel. I like Lionel. Everybody like Lionel. I think we all like Lionel. Are you coming on? Face Value tonight, Lionel? Face Value. Face. Look at face by So yeah. 8:05. Ooh, that's pretty. So yeah. Who cares, innit, really? That's the title. Who cares? Do you really care? Once you get to a certain age, you just don't give a fucking fuck. You know, crude is crude. You just don't care. Because it's all over your head, isn't it? So you care for about 2 minutes and then think, oh, well. And then in 3 minutes, you forgot all about it. Screen that won't work on my Samsung. Oh, that's a shame. Hello, Karen. How's it going, my love? So yeah, I've been pretty busy, but then again, apparently I always am. But have you done many videos, Lionel? I've got you on the bell, but I forget the last one, but I won't say what it's about. Tech devices don't work well together. Pity, innit? The thing is, I mean, in what we are 2020, you just want to say 2020. You think it'd be all better by now, wouldn't you? Yes, it's pretty cold here tonight. I'm going to sneak over there in a minute and turn the radiator on. Drones being posted, memory card here. He's got that app nearly ready. Well, for people who want to know what the hell that meant, is Sebastian has now got a drone, or will have a drone probably by tomorrow. But what I wanted to ask you, young man, is was it a bid or was it a buy it now? Winter's blowing here. Was it a buy it now or did you bid? Please answer that in Welsh. Or was it an out of court settlement? Come on, how much you really want, mate? Come on, give us. You do that, don't you? Well, I does it. I'm going to shut YouTube off, apparently, because you don't need it on. Oh, no, I tell you what we'll do. We'll go with that big print again so I can see what the tucking on that one. Yeah. How do you do big print, Rob? How do you do big print? I have no idea. Yes, you do. You go up there, zoom into, I think I went up to quite big. That's 250. I was 250 on the zoom in. Yeah, that's bloody great. Look, was 11 bids on it, but we won it. Oh, well done. Because I reckon that fella would probably wanted more for that. But if he didn't put a reserve on, then that's tough luck us. So, because as you know, I sold mine for $350. So you got that relatively cheap. Mine had a battery, the case, spare propellers, that everything. Because That's what I mean. When you buy one, you go looking for the best one. You know what offers the best. You know, this one I got now came with 3 batteries. I mean, that's surely well decent of him. 3 batteries, and um, they're all Phantom batteries. They're all Phantom batteries. They're not Japanese, Chinese, ooly doolies. And I gotta be honest, right now, I'll tell you, be honestly with you, the Japanese battery I had on my last drone, not a thing wrong with it, and I used that more than I did the Phantom one. So maybe the Chinese are good at battery making, but they're no good at fucking plasma making. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I'm always fidgeting because I'm doing things. Because I haven't had time to do them. You see, I got home from work and I thought, well, while I'm sat there, I'll have a digi around. I got these fucking things. I had fucking dozens of them, and I made a little tray for them to all fit in, so I can. Because I lose them faster than I fucking buy them. Cannot move south. And I bought one of these. Tracker. Right, open it up. SIM card, memory card, because you can actually hear people talking. Won't work. It won't work. It's got to be a certain card, but fucking England don't do no more. What sort of card was it, Rob? I haven't got a fucking clue. Okay, thanks very much. Hello, Ben Speed. I saw your name. I saw your name spiffing up there before I had a chance to say a word. Ben Speed, how are you all doing? I'm doing great. As you can see, I'm a picture of youth, health, and opportunities. Good morning, Robert. There's our Aussie. Aussie Bendy Andy. Nice bit of flying there, Andy. I was going to say to Andy, hello there, old man Wilder. I was going to say to Andy that your last drone footage, God, you wouldn't want to, you didn't want to lose it there, did you? You would have had a hell of a flicking walk on your hands to go and find that. Hi, Bob and friends. Our old man Wilder's popped in to say hello. That's all you got to do. Pop in, say hello, and you can say, Robert! And that's it, really. USA. You know, I think when we was younger, every one of us had a chance to move somewhere else, somewhere different. I remember I did. And I never did. And then I had a chance to go on tour with the band. And I never did. And then I sat here doing nothing. Trouble with this stuff, because there is trouble with it. It goes down too fast, too easy, too fast. Gone. Gone. So Pat is in there. He's in Facebook. Now I usually I did, and I'm still here. Yeah, I tend to fly now. I got habits of flying where if I did lose control, I got a good chance of having a nice little walk and finding it. Never happened. Hopefully, never will happen. I know Andy's lost one, and yeah, I'll give you lessons. There's no problem giving lessons. As I said, he'll have to be at Newport on the first flight. Your first flight, I recommend in a pretty open space. Don't get risking it over water yet until you got your confidence. It took me a while to get my confidence to go over water, And Andy was a bit quicker than me, but he can afford it. I can't. I did have a fake ID years ago. Never worked. I didn't look like Ziggy. Go for weekend. He said open field. Ha. Oh well, that's up to you. You know, if you wanna fly in a wooded area as a learner, that's really up to you. I have no say in it. But the thing is, I can't give you a lesson if you're not listening to what I'm fucking saying. Can I really? How's that? You know, you gotta listen to the teacher. Otherwise, you don't get a teacher. You're gonna get some fucking nutter around the corner which flies over crowds of football players. Do you think a new drone regulation? I've had a chat about that, old man Wilder, and I've literally said they can fuck off because it's meant for idiots. All right. Now, if you read the questions and you know you got a multi-thing questiony thing. It's for children. It's for fucking children and retards. I haven't got a fucking clue about anything, and they're gonna fly over anywhere they want to fly because it's theirs. They bought it. It belongs to them. So my attitude is the same. When I come across an instructor what can fly better than me, then I might listen to him. But I'm not going to listen to some pumped up little wanker in an office saying, right, you got to have a license now to fly this. Why have you got to have a license to fly this? Because the government wants to get in on the buckies. That's all it's about. Buckies. They got to get in on everything. They had to get in on computers. If you remember, computers were completely, utterly free. Everything on it was free. No, let's get in there on the old acty poo poo. Let's get the money off the bastards. And they muscled in on computers back in the old days. And that's exactly anything comes along new and they're not sure of and they're scared of it. Come on, they're gonna legalize smoking. What do you call it? Wacky backy. Why are they gonna legalize it? Spondoolies. They're gonna get in on the old buckers. They're gonna get a cut out of it, the same as the fags. They're gonna get a cut out of it, and that's all it's about. So they can fucking kiss my ass if they're watching me now. I'm not getting no fucking license because they can kiss my ass. If they can find me, catch me, and outfight me, fair enough. That's right, Andy. It's baloney. It's all about money. It always every argument it'll end up about money. We're all going to argue about monies. Well, you know, that was a pretty good speech, wasn't it, for me? Really, you can tell us early because I didn't swear too much. But I always, which got me into a lot of trouble, got a tendency to speak my mind, and my mouth goes well before my brain, and I just come splashing out like that, and you get the JR resistance group. They either like you or they fucking hate you, and that's it. After the first 60 years of my life, I might have worried about it, but I'm not fucking worrying now. Not ever. The iPad we got, Rob, is the big 10-inch one. Will that old in the remote? Yeah, I've seen them used. You got Osby Andy below you. Yes, I think a 10-inch will go in. I mean, this is an 8-inch, isn't it? And that's the one I use. As I said, I got fucking bucket drawers of them, and I bought so many of the bastard things, and they won't fucking work, you know. So you got to be careful. You really got to be careful. You know. There's one. That's one of them. I don't know, fucking Amazon shit things or something. I give one to Big Alan. I give one to Big Alan's kid. I don't use iPads. They get too hot. I'm not fucking doing your country. Yeah, they don't in here. What do you use, Andy? You use something bigger than an iPhone, do you? Or are you on the iPhone or some sort of Android? Or well, Lyle, I thought it was good alcohol. Was pricey. Let's find out what Andy uses. iPhone. I find it too small. See, because I'm practically blind as well, and to stick that, and that. It's a big bloody difference for my eyeballs. I've always been like this, and we was talking about it earlier. I like the fella talking on it. You're 600 foot, whatever you are, and you're so far away, and I like that little fella talking to me all constantly. I know he goes on and on and on, and when you're trying to do a film as well, the fucker don't shut up, do he? You are at 6,000 feet. Anyway, that's my point of view. I don't know what's going on with Pat or not. Pat's usually on, and Tim was on earlier. He fucking left a message in you. So they leave a message in and fuck off somewhere. I will just type a message because, as I said, as soon as I start getting deluded, that's it. I don't. I can't be sending out invites when I've had a few pints. It's same issue my dad will have. Hello, I've got a new Samsung tablet, a 10.4-inch one, so may use that yet. See how he gets on. Well, I think we've all converted back to the iPhone. I carry the iPhone and the iPad because I use the iPhone as a hotspot for the iPad. I've shut off communications on the iPad, so you don't get a fucking phone call when you're flying the fucking thing. You still prefer the DJI Go app? We was talking about that as well. So I love Litchi. It's a different ball game, isn't it, Litchi? But the thing is with Litchi, you can sit at home, plan it all out. I've tried it on the whatever we're going to say. I've tried it on the other DJI Go, Phantom Go, whatever it's called. I couldn't get on with it. I'm afraid. All right, I've just clicked something and I shouldn't have. You know what it's like, and I haven't got to go back on it. Is it underneath? No, it's not fucking underneath. So what did you do? What did you click? I have no idea. Click that one in. Okay. I clicked that one and I'm back on. The thing is, you mustn't click buttons. It's the worst thing you can do. And that means droning as well as bloody computering. Leave things alone. If Litchi I paid and downloaded, so we'll use that one. I like Litchi. You're gonna get 50-50s. People do, people don't. I've used Litchi from day one. I use the as Andy just said. Hello, Yui. I used that. Welcome to Robert's World. It's a different world than the others, I'm telling you. I've used the others and I didn't get on with them. So I like Mr. Litchi. Mr. Litchi, you have a lovely daughter. Right, we sent a link to Pat Gillam, but I don't know what's happening out there. And I got a dog's head on my lap. What's wrong? Bug it off. Go on. He's been ill. My little big dog, he's been ill. Jennifer, how's it going, my love? No, it won't. It won't have any effect on me whatsoever. Unless they're fast runners, They got no fucking. It's only 16 quid. You know what I mean? But why? Why is it 16 quid? Why are they taking 16 quid? How many drones? Come on. I know you look on YouTube, how many drone flyers are out there? And some of them got quite a few drones. All right. I don't know if it covers one drone. I don't know if it covers 3 drones. But England alone, we got bloody thousands of the bastard thing. So they're going to charge £16 to all these people. Now, you know, you can drive around London on a scooter and nick fucking phones all day long and nick anything you can find. They can't do a fucking thing about, but they think they can do a thing about somebody flying a drone, which you don't know where he is. You all right? There's look, there's a drone. Where is it? Who's flying it? It could be fucking me a mile away. So that's full of baloney. Fuck them. They can kiss it. They're not having squat. Ben's on Facebook as well. I mean, these people that multitask, you know, they go on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. That's right. Fishing licenses. Fishing licenses here is 40 flicking quid a year. I mean, that's fucking wrong. Then you got to pay the fucking farmer to fish on his pond. Then you got to do this. Then you got to do that. Oh, you better fucking terrible. It's fucking disgusting. That's a fucking damn good looking at you got there, boss. That means you can't hear me. Means you can hear me. Means you can hear me. Hands up if you can hear me. Means you can hear me. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Hey man, are you alright then? So after age 65, you can buy lifetime 1 year.
Hard hat area.
I got my bus pass, so I can get on the bus for free. But can you hear everything there, Pat?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, perfectly.
Okay, good.
That's all you ever wanted, isn't it? So we had Tim come into the left a comment and never come back. So I don't know. I built my first drone 8 years ago. Why should I ask permission to fly it? Thank you very much, old man Wilder. It is exactly my attitude. You know, it's just wrong. And as I said, they just want some money off us. That's all it is. The spoils think that nicking out what I do in cash because they're jealous because they haven't gone. So they can kiss mine. I'm telling you now. I mean, you know.
Attaboy, Lyle. Lyle says, hide your silverware. Pat's in the house. Hello, everybody.
I mean, the thing is, I mean, you look at the motorist on the road today, and you think some of them shouldn't have a license, and I believe most of them haven't got a fucking license because they don't give a fuck about red lights. The ones on scooters and whatever are terrorists on the highways. You know, they drive up to your car and nick your fucking handbag if you carry one. So no, they don't give a fuck about that. They're going after the wrong people yet again. You see what I mean? Oh, let's pick on Mr. Drone Man. He's usually old, quiet, retarded. Let's pick on him. Let's try and get some money out of him. So yeah.
What are you talking about money? I came in late.
They want money off us now to fly drones.
They what?
Yeah.
That's crazy. They're gonna start doing that over here.
Yeah. You got over there. It's called the FAA, whatever that means. We got something else because we had to be different, of course. We couldn't call it FAA. We had to call it something fucking else, like, you know, retarded drone fucking flyer or something like that. It's called. So, and you gotta wear one of these on your head like that. All right. I'm a retard drone flyer. Fucking.
Yeah. I'm
thing is,
wearing my hard hat, so if my wife throws something at me, it won't hurt me.
I mean, it's not so much drone flying; it's more about photography. We're talking about because we're photographers. You don't fly a drone to mess about. You fly a drone to take photography. So that's all I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm not paying for my hobby. They should snack sex. I could get a rebate. That's very
Yeah.
true.
Oh, thank you, Lyle. Thank you.
No,
Yeah.
it's a disabled person. Okay. I
Yeah,
don't know. Go on.
actually, uh, I can't understand. You have a good thing, and then all of a sudden, everybody wants to tax you or charge you money for it. You
That's
know?
it. Jealousy.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
It don't matter what it is.
No.
If it's catching on like fishing, come on, let's go back to our days. Fishing used to be like one person in the street used to go fishing. Now it's probably 10 people out of 15 people go fishing. So it was one of the biggest, fastest catching on sports in the world was called fishing.
Mhm.
Hang about, we can make money out of this.
Yeah.
Let's put licenses on them.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And
It costs a lot of money right now to go fishing.
soon as you sucker and buy a license, then it'll go up the next year, and then it'll go up the next year, and then it'll go up. So I'm going down the lines of a television license, right? You don't have to have a television license. It's full of fucking baloney unless you're watching one fucking channel. If your telly can accept one channel out of fucking 13,000, you're supposed to pay a license. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a swearing tonight.
Well, we pay for TV over here if you have a dish or cable. I mean, we can still put up antennas and pull some channels in free, but not very many.
Yeah.
So you have to pay for everything now. It's a bunch of bullshit.
Pay for the privilege.
Right.
And you start paying as soon as you come out of your mama.
Right.
You
Right.
start paying. There's tax on fucking everything. You probably get taxed on tax, I should think.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I'm getting tired of paying high property taxes over here. But you can't go anywhere you can't go anywhere and get away from
it. It's a known thing, isn't it? It's to keep the poor people in a place. The poor people will never, ever, ever get rich unless they accidentally do the right numbers on a lottery ticket or something. Apart from you're poor for all your life, and there's nothing you can do about it, and they will not help you get off the bottom ladder or the bottom step. You're a bum till the day you die, as far as they're concerned, and all they're going to do is use you and take as much money off you as possible.
Yeah.
In your lifespan. Hello, Hood. I did see you pop in there. Hi, Robin. Hi, Robin.
Hi, Hoodie.
I saw you come up in the corner of my eye because I got that monitor over there. Look, it's actually over there, but it's over here. And I got it on really big print, so I could read that probably out the front. So yes. So yeah, yeah. The thing is, if you got more than one, that's the end of it. You're paying for it. What was I gonna do?
So are you gonna quit flying then because you gotta pay, or?
No, I'll be the rebel without a cause.
There you go.
I'll be fucking Ned Kelly. If I'm flying somewhere fucking stupid, like over a football stadium or over a beach, eyeballing women for some fucking strange reason at my age, or flying somewhere I shouldn't be, fair enough. I should have a license and insurance. Insurance should be the first thing on the fucking agenda, surely.
Yeah.
But they're not going to come looking for you, and they're not going to come fucking sneaking behind bushes. What they're going to do is actually watch your footage. So if you upload that footage, which is usually Facebook, it's not usually YouTube. If you upload that footage of you shooting fireworks at somebody from a drone, they're going to come looking for you. They're going to come hunting you, and that's the way it should be. Because there's they're going on a small amount of us are fucking nice people, and a large amount of us are fucking bad people who wants to fly stupid fucking things. But no, fuck them all. I'll just give Uddy's name and say Uddy did it. It was Uddy's drone.
Yeah.
But it puts people in a panic instantly. I don't know why.
Well,
Like, well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'm not fucking going to do nothing. Fuck them. All right. How do you get a license then? You gotta watch telly, or you gotta read about it. Well, I don't read and I don't watch telly. So when they grab hold of me and handcuff me, I'll say, "What are you talking about? Fucking, it was on telly the other week. I don't fucking watch telly. I got better things to do than watch telly." Oh well, it was in the newspaper. You can fuck right off. You think I'm buying a newspaper? Yeah. Anyway, I act like a 12-year-old girl sometimes.
I have my sleeping cap on, so if I nod off, don't worry about it.
Can you make that 18 can, not 12? If you want to be happy for the rest of your life, never take a pretty woman your wife.
Nothing in it. Put your bag in.
So who here's got snow on the ground? Well, I don't think it's going to be us Welshies. We very rarely see snow. Maybe once every fucking 7 years.
Oh yeah, we had snow this morning.
Never.
Yeah, Vince finally sent it down from Canada. Vince and Lyle. Thanks a lot, you guys.
They're welcome to it, innit? They can keep it. Wayne Ellis is on there. How come you're still on Facebook, Pat?
Oh yeah, yeah,
You multitasking there, are you?
yep.
So I wonder what happened to Tim. Why would he come on and leave a message and then fucking go? I don't know.
I don't know.
And we haven't had John Lovett.
Yeah, where's John tonight?
We haven't seen him tonight. So I don't know whether it was my title. Perhaps my title scared him away.
Yeah.
I don't. I come on and I've always said, and Karen will vouch for me here. I said if it's just me and Karen, I'm happy. If nobody else comes on in the world, I don't care. I'd probably be able to sit here and talk to myself for 2 hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Well, I got a picture up over there, and I'm talking to a picture, and how's it going there? You know, and that's it. So you're looking at you through because you got the monitor, you got the camera over there, so you're actually looking at you. So you're talking to yourself, really.
Well, I actually answer myself too. That scares me sometimes.
Up in the Highlands of Scotland.
Wow.
We all talk to ourselves. I talk to myself more than most, I should think, because as you know, I do probably about 3 videos a day. So I'm always walking around with a camera stuck in my face. I ought to make one of them harnesses and just have it out there, like permanently walking around like this. I could do a marathon, is it? Is it called a marathon? You can 7 days of non-stop talking.
I've been watching some of your UK game shows lately.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy Carr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite a funny man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get a lot of funny people on them.
Yeah, I don't watch, but my missus is an expert, of course.
Well, I watch it on YouTube. I don't watch it on regular TV, but yeah.
I find it's actually the best way to watch anything now is watch it via YouTube.
Right.
Because it's all on it. Isn't it? You type in a full film, and little do you know, YouTube is full of them.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can watch a film on YouTube. I don't know why they want to upload a film, but who are we to say it?
You can even watch some of my stupid videos on YouTube.
I think as far as the gold thing, the gold diggers, whatever that was called, Gold Rush or something, I'm sure that it faded out. You know, it faded out for me anyway. Like the same as that fucking twas out with the motorbikes, Orange County twas.
Yeah. I got sick and tired of them two fighting all the time.
It was so fake. It was fucking unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
Right. Somebody comes to me, right, and they ask me to do a cast for them, and I don't say yes, you'll have it in 2 weeks, and then make everybody in your company work like a fucking asshole because they got to finish this in 2 weeks. I'd say, oh yeah, come back when it's fucking finished.
Right.
So all of it all got to be a rush. It's yes, we'll have that done by tomorrow, and you think, yeah, why would you say that to a customer? You wouldn't say that. I don't give a fuck how rich he is. You'll have it when it's finished.
Right.
So yeah, it went a bit off thing, and that gold digging with what's his name, Parker and Todd.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It didn't last long with me either.
no. And there's what's it called, the one underwater one, the Bering Sea fucking gold diggers or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that it was exactly the same thing every fucking week.
There's a time out for you.
Okay.
Go there and lay down. Quit your begging.
Ooh, you're having the timeout there.
Yeah. The dog's got a timeout. Timeout.
Well, carrying on about finding a snowsuit. I used to have one to go fishing, and it was fucking beautiful in there. You know what I mean? It was absolutely beautiful. Everybody else was stood on the bank freezing their cabbages off, and I was actually just fucking laying on the bank like this. Cozy. I was fishing. It was so warm in there.
When I was a younger lad, I used to go ice fishing a lot.
Never.
But that was when we had a lot of ice. We very seldom get enough ice anymore to go out there.
No, I haven't watched that. I will write that down now. That sounds pretty good. We're looking for something new because we just finished the police thing 99, whatever it's called, something 99, which was quite funny.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember it either.
Yeah, you got the black chief, the fellow who can do his tits like this, whatever his name was.
Yeah.
Island. Should be all right there. My missus will like that. That's where she come from. Oh, from Liverpool. Nothing wrong with Liverpool. Yeah, and I've just finished watching Fear, The Return of the Dead, or the Thing of the Dead, The Walking Dead, or something like that. I finished that. So I'm really looking for something new to watch, but my Cody box is playing up, so we're on YouTube only at the moment. We can't watch anything by YouTube, which is quite boring because there's some boring bastards on YouTube, I'm telling you. No power or water. What was paradise?
Wow. You have that much ice already, Lyle? Wow. That's too cold. I'm too old anymore. Even if we had enough ice, I wouldn't go ice fishing anymore. I get cold too easy.
Yes. I think it's boning. You got to be boning, haven't you? You got to be born outside
Yeah.
and left out there every night for a week. Because the thing is, it's so easy now to go in the house, shut the door, and put the fire on. And as you get older, you think, well, I'm going to stay in there with the fire on. I'm not fucking going out even outside the door. So, and you don't even have to go to the door now, do you? You can do all your shopping online, so you could actually let some poor bastard come deliver it in the cold.
Yeah. Well, we used to fish in shanties, ice fishing shanties. In fact, I've built a few myself, and maybe I could stand that if it had some kind of heat in it. But
yeah, I see they build little huts, don't they? And they actually sit in the hut with a hole cut in the ground.
Right. That's what we used to do.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. I had a good friend that drowned though. He got confused on which way he was going. Thought he was going towards the bank, and he was actually going towards open water. And they found him the next day. That kind of spoiled it for me for a while, to lose a friend like that. But
yeah.
Go on.
Yes, we've all lost that.
Yeah.
We've all
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah, he was a good mate. He was a really good mate.
Yeah, we used to have a great mate on live every week who died in a car accident on his way home. And I was so chuffed because we had the sun on, thanking us, because apparently he thought very highly of this show, and he loved being on it, that was very nice. Yeah, about 2 years ago now, actually. 2 years maybe. But he was a great lad, a fucking great lad. Yeah, so I don't know. Anybody else just popped off asking my permission. Life is shit sometimes.
Yeah.
So let's have a look what we got here. Cheers, David's hoodie. Blows up the ice, not yeah. It's a pity we couldn't get Lionel on face value, because he's a good lad, Lionel. I gotta be honest. And thousands of questions you asked him, but obviously not the one he wants. Not the ones he wants. Not 5 requests from Wayne Ellis. Wayne Ellis is on thing, so they either forget it's like Thursday night, maybe that could be a reason they don't come on. They forget it's Thursday, and I usually do Thursday night. And plus, I always say I don't advertise I'm coming on now Thursday nights. It's just, if you pop on and see my name is up there saying, "Oh, Rob's live," and then you pop in. If you don't see I'm live, then I'm fucking I'm dead and gone. So yeah,
that is cold, Lyle. That is cold. Wow. Yeah.
We wouldn't.
No, thank you.
Wouldn't survive. We wouldn't survive in that.
Nope.
Us. Well, she's fuck me.
Well, I was born here in Michigan in a snowbank, but I still can't take the cold.
No. I mean, it's cold. I walk from the front door to the van. Get in the van, instant you got the heaters on, and then you walk from the van into the works, and then I got my oil burner on. So, I'm only out in that air maybe 3 fucking minutes flat out.
Yeah, that oil burner keeps you warm, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, we do a bit of sweating it there without the doubt. And it's weird, you can't see it, but where I don't know if you can see it actually. Wait there. See, I got air there.
Yeah.
It stops right there. And then
I see that. I
I
see
got nowhere
that.
there. Like. So that's where I wear my glove. And all this is gone. Yeah.
Don't catch your tattoos on fire.
And it smells bloody great, doesn't it? Burning air.
Don't they call that in Africa? They call that long pig, don't they?
Yeah. Have you had your haggis yet? No, funny enough, I just thought about that now. I was thinking about that. But I've had my tea now. Otherwise, I think I would have had it done and brought up to me. And I would have had a full haggis sat here in front of you. Because I love the stuff. Absolutely love it. So I know you can buy it down here if you want to buy it down here, but it's not the same, is it? Not the same. It's got to come from Scotland. Did you give Rob his aye, Jim lad. They make us stand outside. They make you stand outside. They make you want a drone license. They make you do this. They make you do that. I think it should be exactly the same. If the newbies wants to come in on the drone scene, then all the newbies should have to register, so they know where the drone. But it all boils down to the satellite. Because as soon as you switch that drone on, that satellite knows where you are. So as soon as the satellite, and you usually pick up from 8 to 18 satellites every time you fly a drone. So you got 18 satellites facing you. It wouldn't take long to find out who you are, where you are, what you are, because it's picking up your phone as well. So they could find out who you are instantly. So if you're an asshole flying over a football field, with people playing on it and whatever, then fair enough. Ban them. But it's the same. You remember they used to ban you from keeping animals? If you got done for cruelty or whatever, that's full of fucking baloney as well. We know people would waited like a week and the next they walked down the street with another dog, and you think, hang about, you was fucking banned from animals. Yeah. I don't want to go too much, but it's just fucking crazy. Tim Creek. Oh, wait there. Tim Creek commented on your photo. I was out milking my poppy plants. I'll send Tim a link. I don't know if he's fucking here or not. I'm not worrying.
Did you hear anything from Vince?
From who?
Vincent.
No, very rarely talk to me now. I'm outcasted, I believe. I'm not one of the boys no more, I'm afraid. I've gone alone out into the wilderness. I had to say it.
There's Tim.
It's 70 Fahrenheit here today. Happy. It's 70 Fahrenheit. The one you want to talk to is obviously Oxbridge Andy, because Andy is in a fucking vest. The man sweats because outside his front door is just the sun, nothing else but the sun. Lives in a beautiful place, you know what I mean? Moved when he was young, and I don't think he'd ever want to fucking come back. But fuck me, I've never seen a bad day where he lives. Never ever seen a bad day. So, yeah, Tim. Oh, there he is. Right, you ready to get him on or what? Can you see me? Oh, God, love him. Can we hear you?
Hey,
Can you hear me? Yes, we heard you. So where did you go, Tim? Because right there
we are.
50 minutes ago, you put a message on you, and then you fucking disappeared. Where did you go?
There I am.
Did the man in the spaceship finger your butt or what?
I went out in the shop.
His wife had a
Pat.
shirt for him.
Yeah.
Hey,
No. My wife had surgery yesterday, and I went out in the shop today.
is she okay? Hello, Tim.
Hey, Pat.
Is your wife okay?
Yeah, she's doing good. It was an elective surgery. It wasn't anything emergency or anything like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right. Did you read what Lionel said, Tim?
No, let me go back over there and see what Lionel said. I got to bounce back.
I can read it if you want.
Naive Tim, what does ENC stand for? ENC is Eastern North Carolina.
Oh, we was all thinking about. We was all going to come up with an answer then, weren't we?
I'm in MI, Michigan.
Yeah, I know y'all were in the gutter, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I looked outside this morning, and there was a 1/4 inch of snow on the deck.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm not a happy camper.
Good Lord.
Yeah. But
I'm in shorts and a t-shirt here. It's still no, you need to come back south, Pat.
I know it. I'm trying.
Shorts and a t-shirt. So yeah, so we all wanted, because it's short ENC. It was baffled all of us, I suppose.
Yeah, I did that to make it easier to find my videos.
What's your channel called? What's your channel called, Tim?
Tim the Toolman of ENC.
And you think like there's other people out there called Tim the Toolman?
Yes, Tim Taylor was there was a TV program back in the 90s, Tim the Toolman.
Ah,
yeah,
right.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I think it was, Lyle.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I remember Tim the Toolman. It was Tim Allen.
Tim Allen, yes.
Right, and he's from Michigan.
So if you knew that, was there any specific reason why you named yourself the same as Tim Allen?
Well, they both look alike.
Yeah, especially from the back.
Yeah.
It just rings, and I no, we don't look alike.
It just rings. It just rings. Tim the Toolman. What about like Timothy the Toolman?
It just rings. But I spend a lot of time in the shop. So
well, it's never too late to change your name because you obviously.
No,
I gotta have a pee. Carry on, huh?
Did you see my latest robot, Tim?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I don't. I thought I had your bell clicked, but evidently I don't. So I'll make sure I do that after the program.
I'm not on YouTube. I'm on Facebook with you. You're on Facebook with me, right?
Oh, you're on Facebook. Okay. I get on Facebook a little bit. I don't get on there a lot.
Okay. But if you go on my page, just go on my page on my, and look at all my stuff. It's on there.
High deer area, and then what's up? Smoking a blunt. Ah.
Hey, I seen a sign. It said high deer area, and then the picture, that picture under was a deer smoking a doobie and says, "Sup."
Yeah, is your latest robot inside a bird cage? Looks like a little jack-o'-lantern.
Oh, that was an older picture.
Oh, that's an older one.
Yeah,
Yeah, 1 year ago.
yeah. Just go on my page. You know how to go on my,
I think I'm on your page.
Okay. Then go on down. You'll see it somewhere down in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see you dragging. You're dragging a kitty cat, or is it what is that you're dragging with that big ass chain?
Oh, that was not me. That was a pit bull puppy. Yeah. When I find stuff funny, I just
okay.
Yeah.
I see it. It's sitting in a computer chair.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool looking.
Yeah.
I want to do one I found on the internet a few years ago. It's a muffler shop, and they made a robot, and they hooked it up to their gutters, and they plumbed it so that when it rains, the water comes out between its legs and squirts.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went through a stage like I'm making things that work with water. Because you got like the little man rowing his boat down there.
Yeah.
To the water, it's his. There's quite a few of them.
Whirly gigs is what they're called, Robert. Those are whirly gigs.
That's it. Yeah, the whirly gigs. I really like that, but we don't. We get enough rain. Perhaps this should be something we're looking into. A little. It only starts with a little water wheel, don't it? As soon as you got your water wheel to drive, then you just add anything you want on the end of it. So hence it's a man rowing a boat or a two.
Yeah. There's a gentleman that's been on TV on the national news. I want to say he's from the South somewhere, but he's a retired engineer, and he's renowned for his huge whirly gigs. I mean, things that are like 30, 40 feet tall and huge whirly gigs.
I've seen them, yeah.
Yeah, I have to look that up. I haven't seen that one.
Oh, there's some really nice pieces, I gotta be honest. But Tim Crowney.
Crown. Huge stuff, and things that work. Like actual mechanisms that when the wind blows, it turns other things.
Yeah.
Well, it is a free source of power, isn't it? Until somebody puts a tax on it, and then you've got to pay for fucking using the wind.
Yeah, I don't doubt that, Rob.
Yeah, that'll probably happen.
Yeah. We've had an whole hour on a discussion of the government's got to muscle their way into doing a couple of quid out of you. So I dare say it'll come. We want money. And that's all it is.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
I try to stay out of religion and politics. Those are two
sweet
Lord. I don't like to talk about.
I try to stay out of politics, yes.
Yeah, I stay out of politics too.
I don't watch TV, and I don't read papers or nothing. It's either ear and mouth or whatever, or YouTube.
Yeah, those are taboo subjects for me.
I only ever watch stuff on YouTube, and then if somebody says, "Oh, you want to see someone?" So, oh, well, then I'll look for it on YouTube. I won't go elsewhere looking. YouTube got everything, and it really.
You know, Rob, that's a good point. We've just discontinued our cable service with our local provider, and since we've done that, YouTube's about all I watch.
Yeah, I do. And the thing is, it's very addictive. And the thing is, I get up in the morning, I come into the office, I see what messages I got on YouTube, I see what messages I got on Facebook, I go to my 2 email accounts, I do my email accounts, and then I sit here while I'm waking up watching YouTube, and then I go to work, and that's my life. So yeah, it's not the best of lives, I don't think.
I have a channel called Netflix that I watch,
Yeah, we used to have Netflix. We canceled it.
It's a paying channel, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a pay channel. Here it is.
Yeah, I don't pay much for it though. It's like
Right. Yes.
yeah, it's like $12.99 a month or something like
Right.
that.
Yeah, it's not much. We're just trying to see what we can, if we can just get what we can do without, just to see. I mean, we'll probably resubscribe to Hulu and Netflix because my wife, she likes a lot of movies.
Yeah. Oh, I have Hulu too. Yeah.
I think I've watched now. I watched every movie there is on the planet, and because 10 o'clock I go to bed and I usually watch a movie before I went to sleep, but I don't do that anymore because there's no movies out there.
Let's see who asked me. Lionel. No, Lionel. Not sure if you let me get that up closer where you can read it. This is a gift. I can't afford to buy this stuff. It's about $80.
Well, if you had a decent name, probably like you get more subscribers, and then you start getting paid, and then you can do all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, then I might be able to afford something.
Instead of who was I talking? I was talking to.
You mean if I was to include like Robert Patrick, something like that in my name, Robert Patrick Timothy?
Yeah, I was talking to John Lovett, and he does a live night on Facebook on Sundays for an hour. It's a hit or miss show thing. So the ad says John Lovett 524.
Right.
So I said to him, I said, John, why have you put 5 to 4 on the end of your thing? He said, well, that's the name of the channel, Rob. And I said, well, every time I go looking for John Lovett 5 to 4, it automatically takes me to John Lovett. He said, well, it shouldn't. It should take you to John Lovett 5 to 4. And I said, well, if I can don't, it takes. And we went on for about an hour and a half. And I said, you got too many fucking accounts. YouTube just don't know what the fuck it's doing. I mean, I've got 2 YouTube accounts. One I've never bothered with.
I can't keep up with all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
No, one I've never bothered with, which is purely time lapse. I had a time lapse channel. I think I do more on Facebook than I do on YouTube as far as typing or whatever, because we run that page as well. That make it, show it, sell it page. So, which is doing pretty well, isn't it, Pat?
Yes. Except for I don't know why people want to put everything but metal stuff on there.
Pat, I was just going to say something about that. I'm surprised every time I go on Facebook, there's a post. Robert's like, just metal, people, when the damn title is make it metal, not make it wood, make it cloth. It's make it metal.
Yeah, I deleted a couple stone sculptures, and I'm like, they're nice sculptures, but they're not metal. It's not.
There's gotta be a page somewhere for them.
Right.
Make it stone, not make it fucking steel.
Right.
So they do it all the time, and there was some fucker come on there trying to sell covers for the iPhone. Them you can buy the.
Yeah.
I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I don't give a toot who he is. I just nope. Sorry. And fair dues to my admins. They're all pretty strict,
Yeah. But we do have some awesome people.
That George guy, he is something else. I can't pronounce his last name, but I mean, he really comes up with some neat stuff.
George, I've known George. Me and George was one of the first friends I had on the internet. Me and George.
Oh wow!
He is an absolutely gifted,
very
gifted.
I've got a lot of echo in my headphones, so I'm trying it without them right now. A lot of delay and a lot of echo. So see what happens without them.
Yeah. He's a gifted Persuasion George, yeah.
Do you know how to pronounce his last name?
George.
Yes, George.
That's not it. I think he comes from Pennsylvania, somewhere like that. You know.
Yeah, he's European, but I just don't know how to. I see where Huey spelled it, but some of these European names, and I have trouble pronouncing.
Yeah, it's just his
Badurian.
Something like that. Yeah.
He used to work in a place around the corner from him, obviously welding,
Right.
and then he used to obviously have all the offcuts of stainless steel.
Right.
And that's how we started bringing it all home. And he got quite popular with his pyramids and his triangles and his doodlies.
Right.
And fair dues, he's a lovely fella, absolutely lovely fella. Likes his fishing as well.
Yeah, I pretty much, to get my metal, I pretty much almost have to get it out of the dump. I've been to several machine shops and metal places, but they all sell it to scrap, and I offer to pay them what they're getting scrapped to save them, a trip, and they don't want any part of it. They
No.
Can't buy stuff like that.
No. I'm exact. The amount of scrap over our place is tow bars and jockey wheels and bits and pieces, but you can only do so much with it,
Right.
You want flat steel, don't you? I want no, I used to get 45-gallon drums, cut it down the middle,
yeah,
and roll it out flat again.
Oh wow.
And then at least I had some plate metal,
yeah,
to be doing my cars and stuff with, but they want £15 now. Everybody's up on this thing. A gas bottle, you can't find them no more.
I've got a supply. I can get those. I can't get a lot of them, but I can get a few of them. I've got a guy I grew up with that has a service station here that works on automobiles, and they refilled the 20-pound cylinders, which are the small ones. So I can get those for $3 a piece, and I get a few of them, but I can't buy them in bulk.
No, but they used to be free.
Yeah.
But now they're selling empty ones.
Yeah, well, even a 55-gallon drum here, if you want one, the lids are cut off and they're $15.
Yeah.
Because people use them for burn barrels.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody got wise. Everybody got wise.
So when I haul trash, we've got a what they call a satellite site, which we can haul stuff off, and they take yard refuge, and they take electronics and stuff like that. And sometimes I'll bring a pizza with me and give it to the guys, and they'll let me, when it's not busy, go through and get what I want out of the bins. During the summertime, I'll bring big bottles of Gatorade or soft drinks and get some stuff out. But there's you got to find the angle for everything, it seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah, my angle is, neighbors want to clean out their sheds and stuff.
Right.
So I walk out to mine, and there'll be stuff piled in front of the door.
Yeah.
They give me all this scrap metal.
That's nice. Something I do every now and then is my wife likes to yard sale, so we'll go yard selling, and if I can find a bunch of items like old weight benches and stuff like that has square tubing,
Right.
I'll try to make a bundle buy. I tell them I'll buy all of this stuff that has metal in it for one price, and I get lucky like that sometimes.
Right. Yeah, I get a lot of my pots and pans that way that I make my robots and stuff out of.
Right.
Yeah.
But used to 10 years ago, you could go get this stuff. People would gladly give it to you to get it out of the way.
Right.
And now everybody's out for $1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the price went up so high, didn't it, on scrap metal?
Well, scrap here, like it fluctuates real bad here, Robert. Sometimes it's worth crushing beer cans or soft drink cans, and other times it's not worth your time. You're just better off to melt them like you do.
Mm.
Right. Prices go up and down.
Right, they go up and down.
Yeah.
Which
now, Tim,
yes.
you have a Goodwill close to you?
We have a Salvation Army.
Salvation Army.
Yeah, which is similar to Goodwill.
If you go there, you can get bed frames pretty cheap. That's good. That's good angle iron.
Yes, it is. I've gotten
Yeah.
some of those.
Right.
I found that we've got it's a U Pickett auto yard here, and basically it's $1 to go in, and they either charge you per pound or they charge you per item. And a lot of times I can go get metal out of automobiles cheaper than, I can, go buy something out of a yard sale or something. I've done that several times.
Right.
And a lot of times you go look in vans or pickup trucks and there's rakes, shovels, all kinds of stuff in the back of these vehicles, and you just pay for that by the pound.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
I mean, them YouTubers you got over there, what goes around because as Pat said, they leave their stuff out on the road, don't they? And you drive.
Yeah. On where my parents live, every Thursday is their refuse day, which is not their normal trash. It's if you separate stuff out by the curb, they'll come around and pick it up. So Thursdays, I try to make a trip around my parents' neighborhood and pick up things like that.
Well, they just started doing that. They just started doing that year now. You do get the people leaving the stuff out on the road, but I'd find it a bit embarrassing to stop and put stuff in the back of my van.
Well, something y'all don't deal with, but our hurricanes, when places get flooded or homes get damaged, people will pile their stuff out there, and the counties have just had to pass an ordinance where if you put something out by the roadside, according to the county, you have forfeited it. You have basically abandoned it. And
right.
so if anybody comes and picks it up, you can't stop them. But within the past couple of years, there's been some confrontations where people put stuff out and people were going around picking it up, cleaning it up, fixing it, and selling it. And there was some confrontation between the people picking it up and the people that put it out there, that the counties passed ordinances so there wouldn't be any more might be confrontations, but there wasn't a law against it.
Right. Because I watch a lot of that dumpster diving.
Dumpster diving. No.
That's brilliant. I gotta be honest. Some of the stuff they
Well, in the 80s, we had these sites where they would put these big metal containers in certain areas around residential areas. And whatever you wanted to get rid of, you just took it to these sites, and they had dirt mounded up so you could back up, and the big container was at ground level, and you just piled it in. So I did, like you said, I did a lot of dumpster diving. A lot of times I'd find stuff that wasn't anything wrong with. I don't know how many lawnmowers, lawnmowers I got that cleaned the carburetor and sold them, and that was almost a business.
Yeah.
It was easy to dive in, but how'd you get back out, Tim?
Well, you carry a ladder with you, Pat. But that went away. It seems like anything that was good has gone away. Somebody spoiled it. Somebody fell in, got hurt, wanted to sue the refuge company. Something, just always something like that.
That's like Robert said. They tax you for everything, and
Exactly.
Yeah. You're not allowed anything for free.
Nope.
No. Surprised they don't charge you a tax for how much air you breathe each week or each month.
Don't give them any ideas.
Yeah, I do.
It makes you laugh that there's gotta be somebody sat in a little office thinking about these strange things. They could. Oh, I know what.
This is true, Robert. I tend to think that people that don't have anything better to do sit around and try to come up with something.
Yeah, we'll pass law on your shoes are gonna be so thick or something like that, and you think, where the hell did they find that from now? And
yeah, the beach got to a while where these women's bathing suits, thongs as they're called, which is basically one triangle and the rest of it is string. Yeah. And they had to pass some ordinances on those where you couldn't come in establishments unless you were covered up, because basically some of the women, there was a 3-inch triangle and that was it. The rest was strings.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
here at the
I
beach,
used to have a bathing
there's-
suit like that.
if you don't have a shirt on and you don't have shoes on, there's a lot of establishments here they won't let you come in.
Right, they do that up here.
Flip flops or a t-shirt, or you have to have some kind of covering.
Right, it's the
Lionel,
same way up here.
Lionel said they do charge for air at the gas station.
Exactly. Yeah, you
That's
pay.
right,
You put
Lon.
air in a tire now. You have to pay for it. Isn't that something?
Well, I have a big air compressor, so I put my own in, but
Yeah, I do.
it still costs me for the electricity.
I bought these little they're 12-volt units, and they plug into your cigarette lighter. And I put one in my wife's trunk, or boot, as you would call it, and I've got one in my truck. So when my tires are low, plug it in the cigarette lighter and air them up.
Yeah, I gave one to my youngest son, put in his trunk. Yeah,
They're handy. They're
Yeah,
really handy.
yeah,
Because I mean, it's not for a flat tire, but you know, a lot of your vehicles now got these low tire warnings, and
Have
my
you
wife
seen,
comes in all the time. My light's on again, so go out there and put some air in it.
yeah. My truck's that way.
Have you seen them jumper packs?
Yes,
That
yes,
start- it'll
those are
start your
nice.
car. It's about the size of a iPhone,
Yeah.
and it'll
Yeah.
start your car. I mean,
Batteries have really, really. There's been a lot of technology in batteries.
we was talking about that. That's the Chinese. They are good at battery making.
Yeah, well, I mean, look at your dirt bikes now, Rob. Most of your motocross bikes, electric starts now. I
Yeah.
never thought you'd see electric start on a racer bike.
I know it. I know it.
But
Mine,
Rob,
I always had kickstart mine.
yeah, well, I don't know, Pat, how much you messed around. I know Rob raced motocross and rode a lot of dirt bikes, and I just got an email about this. Suzuki's bellying up in the motocross field. They're dropping out of competition.
Really?
Yeah, they just had a lady that worked for Suzuki in United States, the actual corporation here, and over the past 20 years, she's embezzled $1.8 million from the company. But they've pulled out of Supercross and they're pulling out of motocross. They're going belly up as far as the dirt bikes.
I'll be
I
darned.
think they all lost hell of a lot, didn't they? When they had to stop putting cigarette logos on the side of there.
Yeah.
Well, you know, alcohol and cigarette. I remember back in the 70s, you saw a lot of Marlboro. You saw a lot of
Winston.
Winston. You saw Budweiser's.
Yeah.
You know, you had a lot of advertising, and that was big money. But when they took all of that off the out of the racing, where you couldn't put those logos on the cars or your stickers, they lost a lot of money.
Right. I took a street bike one time and built a trail bike out of it, or a dirt bike.
Right.
And I used to ride it. I lived in Texas at the time, and I used to ride it through the trail to Texas.
Uh-huh.
But I was always having to change tires because I'd hit some cactus. You know.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and poke the tires.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have some cactus here, not a lot of it, but in certain sandy areas we have some small cactus. It's real bad on the dogs.
Yeah.
Our
Maybe.
outer islands here have a lot of them,
Yeah.
but they grow real flat. They grow right along the ground. They don't grow up.
Right.
They grow
Right.
horizontally, and their stickers are about 1.5 inches, 2 inches.
Yeah. When I lived down there, I worked on a ranch, and I had a horse that I used to work the cattle, and I could ride that horse bareback, no problem. But once I put a saddle on him, he hated that,
Oh yeah.
and he would try to buck me off. And once in a while, he got it done. And you know where I landed every time I got bucked off?
Oh, one of those cactus.
Ass first in the cactus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lionel said we got to quit talking about batteries. He's might get replaced.
Yeah, but I love motorbikes. You know,
I do too.
and I used to ride them all the time. You know?
I'm so beat up now. If I get on one, my wife has a fit, and she's wanting me to sell all of them. But
Yeah, I know.
it's it's saying that you're old, and I'm just not ready to. I'm gonna part with a lot of them, but I gotta hang on to one or two.
Yeah. Well, I was telling you about my brother lives in South Carolina there.
Yeah,
He belongs to the Warrior Brotherhood,
right.
and that's all veterans, of course.
Yeah,
You know, Army, Navy, Air Force, whatever.
yeah.
You know, and he knows a lot of Hell's Angels
Oh,
down there. Yeah.
right.
In fact, a lot of them are his friends. So
Well, that's pretty cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
I
have a
was
lot
down.
of pagans in this area.
Oh,
As
do you?
far as clubs, I see a lot of pagans.
Yeah. Well, he knew a Hell's Angel or a friend of his was a Hell's Angel, had a tattoo shop. So last time I was down there, I got a tattoo off of this Hell's Angel. So
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, I was pretty proud of that.
Yeah, I bet. I bet. So you're a hang around right now, or are you thinking about being a probate?
No.
Rob, do you know what we're talking about?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. A probate.
Yeah, probie.
Yeah.
No, that's something I never had a desire to do, was get affiliated with a club.
Well, I'm not really a joiner of any kind. I didn't even join the military. I got drafted.
I missed out on that. I got lucky as far as the draft.
I don't know if you can see it, but there's a tattoo.
Yeah, I can see some of it. Yeah.
I can't get it.
Yeah, we have got bike clubs, but ours are all quiet.
I can't get it on there.
Yeah. Canada has a lot of them too. A lot of the clubs here have grown into Canada.
Yeah.
I didn't know, but the Hells Angels have chapters all over the world.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do. They're in every piece of land on the continent. There's a Hells Angels.
Right.
Uh,
You got them there in Wales, Rob?
I've seen the jackets and whatever on one or two, but I couldn't say yes.
Yeah, they're called colors.
Yeah.
I would like to, say yes, this is this is that, but
Right.
We got a couple of choppers. I went when I done that walk across the bridge. We had a pile of bikes go over, and about 4 or 5 of them was choppers, which is very rare over here.
Oh, really?
Very
Wow.
rare to see a chopper.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah, we have choppers everywhere here.
Everywhere.
In fact, I was gonna buy one. They wanted $300 for it. It was a Triumph that was chopped.
Right.
And had a teardrop gas tank, and it was all chrome and yellow.
Huh.
Beautiful little bike.
Yeah.
And I can't remember even the CC,
Right.
how many CCs it was, but they wanted $300 for it. This is back in the 70s. That's a lot of money back in the 70s.
It was.
Yeah.
I worked at a motorcycle shop in the 70s, and I rode some of the choppers that guys made. They had no idea of raking. We didn't know rake and trail back then.
Right.
And some of those bikes, I mean, they were beasts to ride.
Right.
They didn't handle. They didn't turn.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is, so I wanted that bike so bad.
Yeah.
And I had the money in my pocket, but I also had electric bills and gas bills, and I thought, let it go.
Yep. Yeah, a buddy of mine had a Honda 754 and a chopper frame with he had a coffin tank. The tank was shaped like a coffin on it, and that was back in the day. But I like riding old bikes. I don't have anything new. The newest bike I have is a 1982 model, and that's a dirt bike. I have 2 street bikes, but they're both 70s.
We said we got the Outlaws.
Y'all have Outlaws over there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's probably a Hell's Angel chapter. I don't know if there's one on in Britain, but I'm sure Ireland or across the channel from you, there's probably a Hell's Angel chapter.
Yeah, I'm sure they're in Ireland.
Yeah.
And then
it's,
I know
it's
they're in
not,
Japan too.
Yeah, they're in Japan.
it's not something we see every day over here. You know, it's just very,
Right.
very rare.
Right.
I mean, going to work, I probably see about 2 motorbikes per day.
Wow.
I would have thought you'd see more than that over there.
No,
As far as just general motorcycles or
most of them,
mopeds.
most of them are young guns looking for an handbag to nick or something. You know, so
Yeah.
very rare.
Well, Rob, automatic transmissions in cars aren't very popular over there either, are they?
I
Are
don't
most of
know.
your transmissions manual or?
Yeah, but we do get autos. Yeah, we got.
Oh, okay.
I had an auto Jag because it's a lazy man's car,
Right.
the Jaguar. But
Right.
I wouldn't worry me. I could jump in anything and drive anything. But yeah, women seem to like automatics over here.
Automatics.
Different license, isn't it? It's a different license to take.
Oh, it's not here.
You can pass your test easier in an automatic or something like that. You know.
Well, yeah, I would think you could.
There aren't too many kids nowadays could drive a manual transmission.
Well, that's true, Pat. I taught my girls how to drive them, but none of them own one, but they know how to drive one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's the same as the column drive, wasn't it? I mean, that was a lovely,
Yeah.
lovely view.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 on the tree. I had
Right.
a whole '66 Chevrolet pickup truck, step side with 3 on the tree, 6-cylinder in it.
My first car was a column, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad had an old Ford pickup that was 3 on the tree, and that's how
3
I
on the
learned to
tree.
drive.
Yep.
He'd let me go in the cornfield
Right.
with it, and that's how I learned to drive.
I had a friend that I hunted with as a child, and his dad had a Ford truck with 3 on the tree, but he only used 2. He'd run it up real hard in first and just drop it in third and put along. I bet that truck never ran over 50 miles an hour.
Yeah, as you said there, like motorcycling is a luxury thing over here. We very rarely.
I would have thought with fuel or petrol prices that you would see more motorcycles.
Yeah, true enough. But them little things, as you just there again, them little putty things, whatever they fucking call them.
Yeah.
There must be a million of them things on the road.
On the weekends here, especially Sunday, good Lord, you'll see everything on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah. And most of them are not legal, as we're saying. Most of them are just out for no goods and doing wheelies past policemen, because the coppers.
I've seen a lot of that stuff on YouTube, and it really gives people, motorcycle people, a bad reputation. That's why I don't own a modern street bike like one of these, like a Yamaha 1000R or Suzuki Gixxer. I have a dirt bike mentality, and to me, the throttle's got 2 positions, on and off. I don't need to be on a 150, 175 horsepower motorcycle with that kind of mentality.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're saying about drones. It's exactly the fucking same thing, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, Huey's saying Jags were auto. Wow, I would have thought what a Jaguar would have been a manual.
No, it's automatic because we class it as a lazy man's car.
You just said something about that.
I mean, I wouldn't mind an automatic now at my age because I'm fed up changing gear,
Yeah.
Because it's all slow over here. We got traffic lights every 30 foot. So your first, second, third, maybe. Oh, good God, I nearly had a fourth then, but no, back third, second, first.
Yeah,
third,
your stoplights.
First,
Y'all have a lot of roundarounds too. That's something we don't have much here where I live. Is roundabouts.
All our roundabouts, most of them now, it's got traffic lights on.
Damn, that's even worse.
They've slowed them down no end.
Yeah.
So we suffer all the way around.
Yeah. I see Michael's on.
Yep. We have a lot of bypasses are a big thing here. They want to bypass towns and have it where everybody can, run 65, 70 and not have a lot of stoplights.
Yeah. Well, they did us a new road, especially because they were things are now all overcrowded. All our roads are overcrowded, so they did us a new road, and it's just made things freaking worse. We're worse off than we ever was.
Huey's got a Yamaha 600R.
Nice.
And an 800 Intruder. That's a cruiser.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yep.
Michael asked me a question last week before my computer died on me.
Right.
He asked me where my family came from in Ireland.
Oh.
And they came from Wicklow County. And I guess some of my family was in Cork County too.
Yeah.
But my grandfather came from Wicklow County. So.
P.
Yeah, Lionel doesn't like roundabouts, it looks like.
Hey, we're getting a lot of them here too. And I'll tell you what, I hate them things.
Yeah, I can think of about 4, and they're each one in a different town and about 30 miles apart.
I know it. They're doing the same thing here.
Now they're working on Pat. Since you're familiar with the area, they're working on a lot of bypasses. They're wanting to bypass most of the coast so that you can run east and west and north and south. And if you want to go to a town, you just get off the interstate. But they're building the interstate system east of 95, and so that you can travel right along the coast and not have to go through every little town, which will be nice.
Mm-hmm.
But it's people are losing property and stuff like that because the state's buying it up for the interstate system. But I mean, that's just progress.
Right. Yeah, they're building a lot of bypasses here too, especially around a lot of these smaller towns. And
right. Well, that's what they're doing here.
And what it does to the towns, though, it kind of kills them because a lot of the traffic that went through them towns,
people would stop. Right.
And people would stop and
Karen, I think that's Karen's got a post about scam calls. I think that's pretty much nationwide. I know we get a lot here. My wife won't answer them, but I answer them, and I waste their time. I figure if they're going to call here and waste mine, I'll waste their time. So I enjoy playing with them.
Yeah.
My wife, she gives them a sad luck story, about how she lost her job, and we're eating oatmeal for breakfast and lunch and dinner, and and stuff like that. And then they start feeling real bad for her,
I act like the perverted 50-year-old that's never been married. I want to know what they're wearing, the color of their underwear, what time they get off. I get hung up on a lot. And I don't care whether it's a guy or a gal. I ask them the same questions.
Yeah, we used to have a lot of people that knock on the doors too, And
we don't have much of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my buddy, he got tired of it one time, and so he went to the door naked. That stopped a lot of that.
I bet it did. I bet that got around real quick.
They used to call our place, our estate, the training ground because it's flat.
Right.
And we didn't have fences back in the old days, so you could literally walk across my garden to next door.
Yeah.
So if he was a cold caller, it's such an easy.
Right. Yeah. He just.
Yeah.
Go
yeah.
Right through.
No work at all, opening gates and walking up the drive, knocking the door. You could just. You could
just go from one door to the next.
Yeah. So.
My husband lost his job, and I found out I was pregnant with twins.
Yeah.
As soon as we started putting fences up, we did stop a lot of it.
Yeah. Oh, I like yelling at the what do they call them? Religious people walk around.
Oh, Joanna's witnesses.
Yes, I like
Yeah,
yelling at them.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
if you ask them to dig your garden, apparently they can't refuse.
Yeah.
So if
But-
you say, "Oh,
I did not know that.
my garden needs digging," and apparently they just get on a phone call and get 200 of them in, and they all start digging your garden for you.
Yeah.
So
Well, they drop them off here in town, start
Yeah.
dropping them off, and I yell, "Get back in your damn cars. We don't want you around here,"
They ride bicycles here.
Do they?
Yeah, Jehovah Witnesses ride bicycles here.
Oh,
clever.
yeah. I'm not making any apologies to any Jehovah's Witnesses out there either, because you're bothering me. I'm a
Oh, yeah.
grouchy old guy.
Yeah. People solicitation is just a pain in the ass.
Uh,
No, such.
You
oh, one winter we had a lot of snow. I mean, it was up to my eyebrows,
Lord.
And this van stops in the middle of the road, and this girl jumps out, comes up, knocks on the door, and she says, she hands me this bottle of Spick and Span. You know what Spick and Span is, right?
Yeah.
And I said, "What's this?" And she said, "Oh, wait, I got to run back and get my paperwork." So I yelled out the door, "I'm not interested." And the guy out there, he's standing out there by the van.
Yeah.
And I yelled, "I'm not interested." I took that Spick and Span and I threw it as far as I could throw it. It ended up in a snowbank. And then I was telling our friends about it, and she did a cartoon on it and put it on Facebook.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And that Spick and Span stayed there the whole winter until spring.
I bet it did.
I found it under when I was
5 foot deep in a snow.
You know what? They never came back though.
We just we don't even have trick or treaters anymore. The kids that we haven't given candy out in 10 or 15 years.
Never.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
Well,
we-
the churches do a lot of stuff here for the kids. The counties light up several of the baseball fields, and they have people go out there and set up booths and games for the kids. So they pretty much stopped going house to house.
Really?
we
Yeah.
still my wife loves it. I don't. I hide away, but my wife, she must answer that door 200 times,
Yeah.
to the little ones. But
Well, I mean, I used to enjoy it. I used to like seeing the kids come and their outfits and stuff. And
Oh yeah. I used to dress up myself, because I had a lot of costumes I used to wear. Because where I worked, we did a lot of things for the for different charities and stuff.
right.
And so we'd go bowling sometimes for charity, and we would wear different costumes,
Oh, wow.
And one time I was a zombie. I did a video on it too. It's on YouTube somewhere.
Somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to drag that. Rob will have to drag that up and put that up.
Yeah.
one night.
Well, anyhow, one Halloween, I dressed up as a zombie and everything, and a lot of the little kids wouldn't even come up to the porch. They were so scared, because
Yeah.
I didn't talk. All I did was growl and grunt and
Right.
my usual morning thing,
Right. Yeah, but kids have a vivid imagination.
Oh, yeah.
No telling what they thought was going on.
some just take it too far, though, don't they? They sit on our porch for about fucking 4 hours waiting for the next one to come around that corner, sat as a scarecrow, just sat on the porch like half a.
Wow.
I'll get
Yeah.
the next one.
Yeah, we used to decorate a lot. We had the house all decorated up. And, But that kind of, I guess, probably in the late 90s, early 2000s, it just, there were more and more reports of kids being, poisoned or given drugs. And
Yeah.
so the county just pretty much decided they would, put events on for the parents to take the kids to, and, it's a little bit more controlled environment.
That's a real sad mind who would ever do that to a kid, though, isn't it?
It is, but I always thought, why would you waste your good drugs on the kids?
We used to go to the beach and give the seagulls that chocolate would make you shit like a bucket full. So, I don't know if you ever tried that.
Here's a new one for you on that.
All them ship owners loved you, didn't they, Robert?
Rob, do y'all have stuff like Texas Pete hot sauce?
Yeah, I've heard of it, but
take your chips, your French fries is what we call them here. We have several restaurants that are drive-ins here. Take your French fry, bite the end off of it, take a key or a toothpick, hollow it out, and put some Texas Pete or Tabasco sauce in it and throw it out the window. Them some bitches will fight for hours trying to eat that thing, and none of them can eat it. But they'll pick it up and spit it out, and pick it up and spit it out, and they'll fight each other. I don't like seagulls, and I fuss at people for feeding them because the damn things shit all over your car.
They're a flying rat, isn't they?
Yeah, they're a flying rat. Feed them damn things.
My brother and his wife were walking along the beach along Lake Michigan, and there's a lot of seagulls there too.
Yeah.
Well, she was eating a hamburger, and all of a sudden one of them swooped down and grabbed that hamburger and took off with it.
I don't doubt that one bit. They're something else.
Oh yeah.
But years ago, you'd only see them at the beach, but now they're actually inland, isn't they?
They're inland. Yeah. If there's any water around, they're inland.
Yeah. They hang around our dumps.
Yeah. Well, we live just by
it's here in the South. I mean, we have a lot of hunting. We have a lot of different laws pertaining to hunting. Well, things like crows and wolves, coyotes, if there is a legal hunting season, you can shoot any of these predators.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you can shoot a damn seagull? That's a federally protected bird. And to me, I don't see where there's a difference in a crow and a seagull.
Right.
The crow, to me, is racist. The crow is black. The seagull is white. You can shoot all the damn crows you want. You better not shoot a seagull. But I just, and there's, they'll grab I've been fishing topwater plugs trying to fish for trout or a puppy drum. Damn seagulls or pelicans grab the plug. You got to damn get that out of their mouth. They crap all over you or crap all over the boat. You're trying to hold them and get the plug out of their mouth. They're a damn nuisance. They're nothing but a damn nuisance.
No, as you say, they are quite dangerous now as well, and they do come at you.
Yeah.
They got no fears no more. They will.
Well, people feed them because they think it's cute, and they don't realize that they're teaching the damn birds bad habits.
Yeah, that's the same way with the Canadian geese up here. People feed them, and then they destroy.
That's another bird that craps all over everything.
They destroy public land. Because of the crap and
my father-in-law, they had a place on one of the creeks here, and they didn't enclose. They had the house on pilings, and they didn't enclose underneath of it, and the damn Canadian geese would go under there and crap all over that concrete. He'd be so damn mad because you constantly cleaning that stuff up, or it smells like crap.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so they in some of the parks up here now, it's against rules that are law to feed the geese, because people
Right.
bring loaves of bread and everything and throw it to the geese.
Well, geese can be pretty aggressive.
Oh yeah, they are. They can. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll come after you.
I've been bit by them. Yeah.
Yeah, especially if they have young. They're real
Right.
aggressive when they have young.
And swans are the same way.
Yeah, we don't have many of those here.
Yeah.
Well, blonde.
Yeah. We had a guy drowned. He drowned. He was kayaking and he got too close to the swan, and the swan drowned him.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, they're big birds.
Yeah.
They are big birds.
Powerful, yeah, very powerful.
Yeah.
Geese fucking fear Dexter.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing is reading some of Lionel's tweets.
Oh, Dex, he'll take care of them. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been interesting.
Called Braven. Wild turkeys roaming. Wild turkeys roaming the streets. Wow, we have wild turkeys here, but they're not roaming any streets.
Well, they cross the roads here a lot.
Yeah.
You have to be careful when you're, especially the real back roads. You have to be real careful.
Yeah, we see them in fields a lot, but hardly ever do I ever see them crossing a road. Usually see them at the backs of the fields.
Yeah, I almost got one the other day with my truck because it flew right in front of me.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it was close. I almost had turkey.
Yeah, we have two seasons here. We have a fall season for wild turkey, and we have a spring season.
Yeah, we do too. We do too.
Hey, Oz Beach Andy's on here.
Did you read what he said?
Yeah, good. Emus. People, there's just, I don't understand.
Yeah, boy, Oz.
Wildlife can be very, very dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess TV and cartoons influence people, but that's one bird I do not want to get around.
Yeah, big in
Very enjoyable experience.
Yeah. Well, your wife stood there watching, don't tell me.
Old man welder, how you doing? Canadian geese carry switchblades.
I got a switchblade.
Thing about damn emus is their damn legs and their damn claws. They will tear your ass up.
Yeah. Yeah, I had some friends that had emus on their farm.
Right.
And yeah, they can be pretty raucous animals.
Yeah, I don't want to mess with nothing like. I have a lot of respect for animals that are larger than I am. I'm not a horse fan. I had some bad experiences with horses at a young age, and they're beautiful. I love to look at them. I have
been thrown, kicked, dragged, but I worked on a ranch. That's all part of it.
Right.
I eat horses. They're scary.
Yeah, I've almost lost my fingers.
Yeah, they scare me.
I've had them bite me too.
Yeah, I've been thrown off of them. I have a lot of friends that have horses, but they're beautiful to look at. But I'm not getting on them.
Oh, I love them. Yeah,
I respect them.
Well, yeah, you gotta respect them. Yeah.
Apparently, they don't taste bad.
It's like
back in the 70s. Patrick might remember this, but there's a hamburger restaurant chain here, Hardee's, and it was rumored back in the 70s that they served kangaroo and they served horse meat.
Oh, they said that about McDonald's too.
Yeah,
I was with a chef, and I worked out the kitchen with him, and he said, "Oh, just put plenty of gravy on it." He said, "They'll never know the fucking difference."
Wow.
and he was serving it no end of, and I never heard one complaint about it. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've known, I know that it's been eaten just through studying history that, horse was served or prepared in a lot of countries. But one of the funniest things here that I remember as far as menus go, the first Kentucky Fried Chicken restaurant that ever came to the area, as soon as they opened, they put on their marquee fresh seagulls. What a way to make an entrance.
Right. Well, a friend of mine, he's pretty wise. Well, I mean, we had horses and he had horses, and he sat down with me one day and he said, Patrick, he said, I've come to a conclusion. He said, the cheapest thing about a horse is buying it. And he's right. He's right, because
they're expensive.
They are expensive to keep. You know, and we've had several.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We only have, according to my friends, we have one veterinarian that's a large animal veterinarian in eastern North Carolina, and they're about an hour and a half away.
Wow.
So they plan their schedules down here. So when they go, unless it's an emergency, they're hitting one stable after another.
Right. Right.
Oh man.
Well, we have a lot of vets around here.
Yeah.
Close, so it's not a big thing. But.
Oh man, Welder, what kind of animals you got in your freezer? Are you a Jeffrey McDonald of animals?
It's hard enough getting our shoes around here. Never know flicking horses.
Like Lionel says, every animal we raised, we milked or ate, or both.
Yeah, we did too. Yeah. We used to raise calves, and when
my mother's parents had a farm.
Right.
They had I got an early respect for billy goats on that farm. I don't mind the nanny goats, but I don't play with billies.
Uncle Billy.
Pardon?
Uncle Billy.
Yeah, Uncle Billy. They're mean. Damn, billies are mean.
Oh, it depends.
Yeah.
Crocodile steak.
I learned not to turn my back on them.
Yeah.
I back up with my eye on them.
We had one for a while for my youngest son, and he was a really good goat. I mean, he wouldn't butt you or anything. But then we had pygmy goats, and them little things would butt me all the time.
Yeah. Something I always found interesting about them, you could put them in a densely overgrown lot, and within weeks it would be clean. Nothing growing out of the ground. They'd eat every weed, every vine, anything that was less than 3 inches in diameter, they would mow it down.
I knew someone would used to go looking for roadkill. They would eat.
Yes, I just saw that talking about Andy talking about roadkills.
They would actually live in shining your lights in the rabbit's eyeballs.
Yeah. I went on an unsuccessful metal detecting trip in my kayak this past weekend, and in the median of the road where I had to travel to get in the river, there were 4 deer, and 2 of them didn't have heads on them.
Ooh.
Here in the South, if you find a buck that got hit by a car, if it's got a spread of antlers,
right,
mount that sucker and tell
I was just going to say that.
They killed it.
They do the same thing up here, Tim.
Yeah.
You'll be driving along and see a headless deer along the road. Yeah, they do the same thing, and then they'll sit there and tell everybody they shot it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching Andy's comments because he's.
I'm looking at some of the comments too, Rob Lionel.
He's trying to read my mind, or
Oh Lord.
There's a lot of things that I wouldn't eat. You know what I mean? There's some stuff out there that you see I can't say what country, but they eat some strange stuff.
Now, some of the Asian stuff, I love a lot of different foods. I love a lot of different cuisines, and I'll try a lot of things. But there is some stuff from Thailand, Japan, and Southeast Asia that I just can't put on my palate. There's just some things that's,
Yes.
you know, stinky tofu is one of the things I do not think I could bring myself to eat.
No,
Now, a lot of stuff that comes out of the water, seafood. My dad was a zoologist and worked as a marine biologist, and I've ate just about anything I could find that came out of the water. But some of the stuff that comes off the land, I have to draw a line.
You ever eat sail rabbit?
What do you mean by? I've eaten a lot of rabbit, but I don't know what you mean by sail rabbit.
It's the ones you find in the road that are flattened out.
No, I hadn't never had one of those.
You make stew out of them.
Either jerky or stew, I would imagine.
Somebody did me a rabbit curry once, and that was enough. No.
Curry is something that that's a curry is pretty strong, pretty potent.
I don't know if I've ever had it.
Yeah,
So,
you would know. Curry is real strong.
Side in the taste, isn't it, really?
Yeah. Karen, I haven't had 1,000-year-old egg, but I have had balut. I have tried balut. That was pretty good.
Who would want to eat stuff like that, though?
Rob, I love a lot of I love sushi. I love sashimi.
Yeah.
I love a lot of raw meat stuff.
I know you're not supposed to eat using your eyes, but fuck me, you can't. You gotta smell stuff as well. Some of it is just fucking wrong. You know what I mean?
It's wrong, yeah.
I like tartar. I mean, we have a little mom and pop store here that I get beef from occasionally that I make tartar from, and that's something that I acquired at a young age was eating that, and that's raw beef.
Some things are better left dead, I think.
Well,
I used to go
growing up here on the coast, and what a Blackbeard ship. If you've ever heard about pirates, one of Blackbeard's ships was found off of here, the Queen Anne's Revenge. And when you think about people from that time period that got stranded or their ship got floundered in a storm and they got put off on these outer islands, I'm sure they ate seagulls. I'm sure they ate eggs of seagulls and geese and things like that. They ate whatever fish, they could spear or catch in some kind of means. So,
but I mean, if you had to,
they ate a lot of sea turtles.
If you had to,
well, yeah. Now I've got recipes for sea turtles, but you better not get caught with one.
Right.
I could shoot Donald Trump and not get the sentence I could get caught with if I got caught with a turtle.
Right. I used to go to a lot of powwows up here.
Right.
I'm part Indian, and the thing I always looked for was the buffalo burgers. A lot of the food stands would make buffalo burgers.
Buffalo's good.
Oh, it is good.
Yeah.
Probably
Lion Builder's got a sushi oven if anybody needs one. It's never been used.
I imagine Lionel's had buffalo before.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Lionel to come up with some of this comments on this food.
Sushi.
Yep. He said buffalo's good. Yep.
Yeah, buffalo is.
Yeah.
I've had emu. I've had buffalo. I've had emu. There's one. I've had bison.
Yeah. Moose is good too.
Now that's something I've never tried. Elk. I've never tried moose, and I would like to. Now swan. We have permit hunts here, And I've had a coworker bring me a swan before. That was really good. It's red meat like beef, but
Really?
it's really, I stewed it. It's very good. Very good.
So what did you mean? What did you mean? I was out milking my poppy plants.
Pain medicine comes from poppy, which is opiates, and they milk it to get the opium.
Ah, right. So you've been out doing that.
Not legally.
Okay. Well, it's 10 o'clock, my friends.
Okay.
And I gotta. If you want me to leave this on, I'll leave it on. There's no problem with leaving it on.
I'm trying. It's 10 o'clock there. It's 6 here, so I probably got to go and fix my wife some supper.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna finish eating mine. So
Yeah. I haven't heard mine holler yet, but I'm sure if I stayed up much later than 6:30, she would be hollering from downstairs to she was hungry.
yeah.
Okay, then I thank you. Thank everybody, actually. You know, because
It's been a good night. Been a
Yeah,
good night.
it was fun. Yeah.
we get some good laughs.
Oh yes.
I was talking on Facebook as well. That's where I was.
Yeah.
I was having a little conversation on Facebook.
Linus had us slowly skating down the gutter, so that was pretty enjoyable night.
Yeah. Good night, Lionel. Huey, old man.
Yep. Good night, everybody. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Going as far as these are concerned is won't be long now.
Okay. Yep, we're keeping up with those. I know you said something about them.
Just to let you know, keep an eye on my videos. I'll be mentioning it very soon. That's if you wanted one. I'm not saying you.
Yeah. If I can get a plug in, the fish that I talked about that I was redoing for one of my parents' neighbors, I'm almost done with that. So hopefully by the weekend I'll have that video up, and
Keep them coming.
I'm gonna try to keep them coming.
It doesn't matter what it's about. You think it's probably not worth filming, but other people think,
Well, Rob, my thing is I've got to get this editing to where I'm comfortable doing that, because like in my last video with that shovel woodpecker, I got thinking, well, nobody's going to want to sit through 12 episodes of that, so I've got to work on this editing.
I think it's all down to the thumbnail.
Good night, everybody.
All right, Pat.
It's all down to the thumbnail. Some people will just watch it because of the thumbnail, and if it's a bad way to get an audience. It
is. I've heard a lot of talk about that, as far as people putting scantily dressed women, or
it was called thumb bait back in the old days.
Thumb baiting. Yeah.
So if you put what you do on it, and somebody wants to see how you done it, how you made it. I mean, all right, my videos are going to be boring because I've been casting now. I've been casting for fucking 6 months. I love it.
Rob, I'm going to tell you something. From what I've seen of that casting, not everything can be 100%. There's a lot of things that can go wrong instantly with that casting.
You watch my next couple of videos. I was a very, very lucky chap. You put it that way.
I've seen people about burn their sheds down with that casting.
I tipped a complete crucible over.
Oh Lord!
Because I put it on top of the drum. For some reason, I put it on top of the drum, and as I'm working here, the thing fell over. Luckily, it fell over the back. You see the splash because it was full.
Oh Lord!
If that would have fell this way, it would have splashed probably up my legs, So
and it's dangerous. People don't realize how dangerous that is.
That's going to hurt Johnny long time.
Yes,
very long time. So because John Sellers, as you know, John Sellers done his foot. So
right,
it's not something to play with. I mean,
no,
oil burning is not something to play with. Never alone casting with oil burning.
Any of that kind of heat is very dangerous.
So I'm playing with 3 different depth levels, oil,
right,
casting, and the fumes off the fucking shit. So
right,
I'll survive.
Oh yes.
Thank you, Tim.
All righty, Rob. Y'all, everybody have a good night. Enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun.
You can go back to your poppy making.
Yeah, I'll go back to milking my puppies.
Milking my poppy. No, that was quite funny. Now, all right. Cheers, Micah.
All righty. Good night, everybody.
I'll just say cheers to the room.
Yep.
Cheers, all.
All righty. Good night.
And there you go, my friends. All gone, all done and dusted. 2 hours. I think 2 hours is long enough. Andy said, "Oh, Rob, you can't get a word in." But I was actually on Facebook talking to somebody, so believe me, I got the mute button. If I want to mute, I'll mute. But no, if they're enjoying themselves, let them carry on. It's not hurting nobody, is it? See ya all soon. Well, see you all soon. It actually said, "I'll leave you." No.